Hi, this is Shelly. This is my second week trying to do this podcast, trying to build it, trying to get it going. I saw some mistakes that we made, and hopefully we're going to get them corrected so it'll be better. And also, I want everyone to know the name of my podcast is going to be A Day in the Life with Shelly with Neurological Diseases. Hopefully that's not too much. But we wanted to cover it all as much as we could. So when you click on my podcast, you know where you're getting. So anyway, we're going to start out. I got I received 2 emails with questions, and
Joni's going to take care of them, and you'll answer them.
And Joni's going to handle that, so go ahead, Joni.
Okay, we got an email from Pam, and Pam wanted to know how long Shelly has had MS. So Shelly's going to talk about that.
Okay, so I was diagnosed at the age of 23, and I'm 61 now, so I know we don't like to tell our age, but I don't have a problem. Anyway, so that would be 38 years. I have been battling MS, and then I've been battling Parkinson's disease for almost 3 years now. So, I think I answered that.
Yes, and we really appreciate getting emails from everyone. It just shows us how interested you are, and we really like to be supportive to anyone who wants it. We had another one from Lisa, and Lisa wanted to know what Shelly takes for her night meds, which you can have many different night meds, but this is what Shelly takes.
Okay, so as we all well know with MS and Parkinson's disease, we're all very super fatigued most of the time. Not all of us, but a big majority of us. So very early on with the multiple sclerosis, the doctor put me on trazodone. It's an antidepressant, but it's also used for sleep, and it's worked for me over 30 years. So you can ask your doctor. They usually start you out around 50 milligrams. That's like low dose, and for most people that works great. And there's a new one out called Cubic. You can also ask your doctor about that one. It just came out. Now, me personally, I tried that one. It didn't work at all for me. But you could talk to your doctor, about both. But I ended up, in 3 days, I went right back to the trazodone because it does work the best for me. But like I say, always ask your doctor, but it only comes in prescription form. So I think if that's not a full enough answer, you can always email me or leave a comment, and I could go into it deeper about sleep. I planned on talking about that issue because we are so fatigued. Sleep
usually, I know for me, even nighttime, the most I get is like 2 or 3 hours, then I'm awake. So there's different things you can do to help combat that. And what we found is like melatonin, serotonin, mixtures like that. It doesn't seem like just the melatonin helps or just the serotonin, but you could talk to your doctor. There's some really good mixes out there that are all natural, and they do help. And I also found, I think it's called Yogi. Correct me if I'm not pronouncing that right. And it says sleepy time tea on it. And around 8 o'clock I'll drink that, but it relaxes me, and it seems like it really relaxes my mind. And you can get that one at any grocery store, Walmart, Target. You can get it anywhere, and a nice cup of that is really good. Now I've heard some people mention Beam tea. It's all natural, and I haven't tried that yet, but I know a lot of people, they swear by that one. I'll see what more I can find out about it, and I'll also get it myself to see if it works better than the other ones. The reason why I haven't tried it yet is, I'll explain to you, it's a little pricey, and so the other ones are pretty inexpensive. I know a lot of us are on a very tight budget, so if I can get a deal on it, I'll try it. But at full price, for me, it's a little too pricey. So, and do you have anything that may help?
No, like Shelly said, herbal teas are good. And if you go to your health food store, they can help you with natural sleep aids there. Because it's really important that you're getting your sleep.
Yes.
Without your sleep,
Yeah.
you know, you're just run down, and you can be miserable. But I also wanted to introduce my little dog here. His name is Ziggy, and I got him 3 years ago. He was a rescue dog, and I would recommend, if you can have a dog, you know, even if you're bedridden, the dog can lay next to you and your caretaker can let him out and stuff. But they're very good companions, dogs or cats. Good companions. Like Ziggy's not hard to take care of, and he just gives me a lot of comfort. He's just a really good dog, and Shelly has 3 dogs.
Yeah.
So dogs are really good companions if you're alone, or even if you're not alone. It's always good to have an animal with you.
Yes, like with my dogs, when I'm alone, I don't feel so alone because all 3 of them sleep with me. So it's very comforting, but also with me, and I think it's more Parkinson's than the MS, is that my brain goes constantly, like it won't stop. And I'm sure some of you do experience that. So I totally agree with Joni. If you can have a dog, just one dog, for comfort, like if your mind is going all the time, like your mind will focus on the dog, and it won't be thinking of these 1,000 other things that go through your mind.
It helps you to relax.
And the other thing that Joni's husband, which he's going to be on our next video, what he does, if I'm having a really hard time, and say I haven't slept in like 2 or 3 days, or very little sleep in 2 or 3 days, like I talked about last time, massage is awesome. Even like I said, 5 minutes. I'd say for sleep, to get your body really calmed down, I go 10. If the person, the caregiver, or whoever's giving you the massage, like, literally I'll be falling asleep in my wheelchair. I mean, it works really that good for me. So that's just another thing that you could use. And so anyway, those are the questions we've had, and we're hoping that you guys, let us know what you want to talk about. Let us know your opinion on things, how we can make things better for you. That's what we're about.
Topics you'd like us to talk about?
Yes, definitely yes. And that's what Joni and I are here for, is we want to be your friend. We want to be able to help you cope. And I'm not a professional, but I have dealt with multiple sclerosis for 38 years. And I'll just talk about a little bit. After I got the Parkinson's, they said I was having migraines, and I started having these horrific migraines to the point where I would throw up violently, which is not fun for anybody, and they would give me pills to stop it, but nothing worked. Like, they put me on all different kinds of migraine medicines, everything. They did all kinds of horrible procedures to me, everything, and absolutely nothing worked. And every time I started calling them episodes, because they started affecting my heart, and then my blood sugar, then my blood pressure. And so finally they figured out I actually had brain swelling.
And aspirations instead of episodes.
Yeah, and they're actually, like she said, they're called aspirations, not episodes. That's just something we got used to calling it as episodes, but
just easier to remember. But
yes,
an aspiration is very, very serious.
Very serious.
When Shelley has one, I will monitor her blood pressure, because it goes up and down and it goes crazy. I will monitor her heart rate. I will check her skin, what she looks like, and if she's vomiting and her blood pressure is bad, well, that's time to call 911. I don't fool around with that. But if she's not vomiting and her blood pressure is just going up and down, we will massage her and try to get her to relax. And I monitor it closely. Like every couple minutes I'm taking her blood pressure. And if it goes down, that's great. But sometimes it can go down and we think it's over and it spikes again. So they're very unpredictable and they're very serious. You have to take them very seriously.
Yes, the last time her husband was in the living room with me, and I can no longer answer him. I didn't even know really where I was anymore. It was so bad, and that was mostly because of dehydration. So the doctor now, and I know all of us think we're getting enough, but maybe we're not, and we get dehydrated. And I know for me, it about killed me.
I check with Shelley every day. Are you hydrated? Are you drinking your water? I bring her water. Make sure she always has water, because that's really important.
Right.
To be hydrated.
And I keep those little hydration package. You can just pour it right in your little water bottle. And the doctor prescribed at least 2 of those a day. So that way, when I have an episode, as I call it, that I have a little backup in my system already. And hopefully that will sustain me without calling 911. But most of the time it is a 911 call because I have swelling of the brain. So, and I don't know, I would like you guys to tell me, I don't know a whole lot about Parkinson's, you know. It's really hard for me to focus on one disease or the other because I have both. So I do believe that these episodes came from the Parkinson's, not from the MS, because I never had experienced migraines with the MS. So, those of you out there that had Parkinson's for a while, maybe you can help us all, you know, with a little information on that. My neurologist said it does happen with Parkinson's. He hasn't seen it in the extreme that I get it, but we are a very small town. It could be different where you live, and you might know more people that do have that issue, and it's a very serious issue. And please, you know, let us know, because we are a very, very small town here. So we'd love to know that. And then today, as you can tell, I'm so nervous today. I'm more nervous than last time. But I want to talk about being positive. And I know, believe me, I know. It's so hard to be positive. And it's so easy for us to just say, I'm going to exist. You know, I'm going to lay in bed. I'm going to let my caregivers take care of me. Or if I don't have caregivers, I'm just going to veg out in my bed. Like, I'm not going to bother getting up. I am so fortunate that all of my caregivers, they won't let me do that. And she will explain that to you. That's kind of not allowed. You know? Seriously, like, she'll knock me out. Just kidding, just kidding.
But I try to keep Shelly in an up mood. If she is down, we just talk about it a little bit, and, you know, she gets back up, but she's not really allowed, or, I don't know, she's allowed to lay in bed for days if she wants to, but that's not Shelly's type. She's more positive, and she might wallow for a little bit, but then she's done with it, and she's up, and she's positive again. It's very important to stay positive so that you don't get depressed and down, and if you do, be sure to talk to your doctor about it, because there's medication to help you with that.
Yeah, yes, for sure. And, you know, I don't want everyone to think, oh yeah, she's just positive all the time.
No.
I'm not, but I do work at it. Because here's my thing, and this is the reason why I'm doing this podcast. I want people that has Parkinson's disease or multiple sclerosis not to automatically think your life is just over, you know, and that you're just going to exist. And that's not okay. It's not okay. Like, God still has you on this earth, and the first thing I started doing was I started painting. I could not draw a circle. When I started painting, my sister-in-law, and I'll just say her first name, Shannon, she bought me all this stuff to paint with, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really cool. But I was thinking in my mind, like, why'd she buy me this? Like, I don't know how to do it. But Shannon knew that I probably would. And from that day till now, I paint almost every day. It's not perfect, but I do it. I do it every day. And I literally painted over 350 paintings.
These are Shelley's paintings back here. These are
Yes.
just 2 of them. And the dragonfly. She has a lot of paintings on there. They're really good paintings. She is a great artist, even though she doesn't think she is quite so good, but she is a great artist. And her paintings are great. She paints anything.
But I love giving them to all my friends, all my neighbors, my family. I mean, my doctors have my paintings. And it makes them happy.
We have a Shelley wall at our house. She's painted us pictures. And we love it. I love my birthday present she painted for me.
And my producer is telling me something. Can you show me again? Okay, I can't understand it.
Neither can I, so.
So I guess it's like charades. Like, don't get it. Okay, so anyway, he did tell me smile. There you go. And I do like to have a good time. I love jokes. My dad, he's 85 years old, and he calls my brother and I 9 o'clock every night for the past like 20 years, and he tells us these jokes. And I'm sorry, but for my 85-year-old dad, the dirtier they are, the better he likes them. Men are men, right?
And they're great jokes, great jokes.
And it makes me so happy that I get that call from my father every night. And then with my mother, she calls me every morning to make sure I got out of bed, I ate, everything's going well, and that just makes me feel so special that both of them do that. And they do it because they love me. And I can also tell you, my parents don't feel sorry for me at all. It's all about you do all you can do. You're not allowed to quit. Don't ever quit. And I don't care if you have to stay in bed 24/7 because your body won't let you get up. You could color. You can sing. Whatever. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Just anything at all. And say your speech isn't good anymore, or your hands are super shaky. You can go ahead and try, because nothing has to be perfect. And I can so tell you, not anything I do is perfect, and I like it that way.
Just try to find something that makes you happy.
Yeah, anything. Whether it's calling your friends, or having your friends come over and take you out to eat.
Or just visiting with you. Just coming over and visiting with you.
And just knowing that you have somebody out there in this world that cares about you makes a huge difference how you attack this disease, whichever neurological disease that you have. And that's what Joni and that's our goal. So if you leave a comment, whatever, if I can't do it, Joni will. We will always get back to you. And if you just want to be our friend to support you going through this, we're there. We're there 100%.
Whatever you need, just email us and we'll do the best that we can to help you. We really enjoy emails. It makes us feel good. So I'm really happy to have my husband as co-host, Tyler, next week. You should really enjoy the podcast with him. He's pretty funny.
Yes, it's going to be a crazy wild one with him. but I think you guys will enjoy it. So, because he also takes care of me. So, for now, I'm going to say I love you all. Thank you so much for watching my podcast. And please, could you like it and share it and subscribe? It really helps me stay here for you guys and keep me going. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful week. We love you all.
Thank you.